Gunshots echo through a silent room. A man falls, not weak, just exhausted. His hands tremble, his breath fractures, his vision narrows into a tunnel. His heart is pounding at nearly 150 beats per minute, cortisol flooding his bloodstream, every cell in his body screaming one command: panic. And yet, he doesn't run. He stands still. One inhale, slow, controlled. 4 seconds. He holds it. 4 seconds. Then releases. 4 seconds. Again. The chaos begins to slow. Another man walks in, confident, armed, certain the fight is already over. He's wrong, because the man standing in the shadows has just done something most people never learn. He has taken control of his own nervous system. In that moment, he is no longer in panic. He is in control. This is the difference between losing everything and becoming John Wick. Long before the precision, the tailored suits, and the quiet reputation, there was damage. There was loss. In John Wick, it was never just about revenge. It was about a man pushed into survival mode for too long. Psychology explains this clearly. When trauma hits deep enough, it rewires your nervous system. Your body forgets what safety feels like. Your breathing becomes shallow. Your posture collapses. Your mind jumps from thought to thought without control. You think you're failing, but the truth is simpler. You're not weak. You're dysregulated. But elite performers don't stay trapped there. They train differently. Navy SEALs, high-performance operatives, people who face pressure most can't even imagine. They don't rely on motivation. They rely on biology. Cold exposure, breath control, stillness under stress. Because when you change your physiology, you change your state. And when you change your state, you change your decisions. Watch closely across John Wick, Chapter 2. Wick never rushes blindly. Before every move, there's a pause, a breath. His shoulders settle, his eyes lock in, his movements sharpen. That pause isn't hesitation, it's control. It's the shift from panic mode into precision mode, what science calls polyvagal regulation, pulling yourself out of chaos and forcing your body into focus. Then comes something even more dangerous: silence. In Wick's world, power is never loud. It doesn't need to be. Silence creates pressure. It forces the other person to speak, to reveal, to expose their weakness. This is where dark psychology enters. Strategic silence, the subtle manipulation of perception, the invisible leverage. People don't talk because they want to. They talk because they can't handle the tension. And when they do, they give away everything. It's the same principle behind the Benjamin Franklin effect. When someone invests even a small piece of themselves, they begin to justify your value in their own mind. Wick never chases respect. He lets others create it. That's influence at its highest level. And then comes the final shift. Not revenge, not survival. Reinvention. In John Wick, Chapter 4, the fight is no longer against enemies. It's internal. His breathing is calm. His movements are efficient. His mind is silent. No wasted energy. No emotional noise. Just clarity. He's no longer reacting to chaos. He's walking through it, untouched by it. That is the transformation. So here's the truth most people will never be told. Your biggest enemy isn't pressure. It's your reaction to pressure. Fix your breath, and you shift your state. Control your silence, and you control the room. Regulate your body, and you rewrite your identity. Because the world doesn't reward noise, it respects control. And once you understand that, once you train that, once you live that, you don't just survive the chaos. You become the one person who can walk through it without breaking.